It's Real Talk of Real Time 1, man. I need y'all to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. We're going to jump straight into it. Let's get it.
Tonight, an LEX 18 investigates follow-up on police accountability. Last year, Lee Searcy told you about former Frankfort police detective Larry Gus Curtis, who was caught on police body cameras in 2 separate incidents that raised eyebrows, but neither case was investigated. Well, Lee has learned a settlement was reached in one of those cases, and she talked to the woman, and you're about to see part of that interview.
I'm sorry. Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant?
No.
That's illegal. Iris, you're fine. That is illegal. Excuse me, you cannot force your way into my home.
But he did. That was former Frankfort police detective Gus Curtis on a welfare check when he barged into Kimberly Myers' home in July of 2023.
You are not legally, this is illegal. Get the fuck out of my house. This is illegal. You just, excuse me.
It's illegal. Follow civil lawsuit.
And Myers did.
You don't get to violate the law, treat me like this, and get away with it. He said, if it's illegal, file a civil lawsuit. So I did.
In federal court, she sued the city of Frankfort, the former Frankfort police chief, and Curtis for excessive force and violating her civil rights. All settled with Myers for $350,000. And under the agreement, Curtis can never work for the city of Frankfort in any capacity.
At least I was able to get that in this settlement to at least protect the city of Frankfort from this officer. But there's still an issue of public oversight.
As we initially reported 2 weeks before Myers' incident, there was another one. Curtis was conducting his own investigation in another county. That's him on the phone.
Hello? I'm a little upset that you had lied to me. You must have forgot what I did for a living.
He had asked another department, Nicholasville Police, to go to the man's house outside of his Frankfort jurisdiction to help in a case he was supposedly working. But it was really a personal matter.
He is part of a criminal investigation. He needs to be identified.
Okay.
I am not part of it. It's a civil matter.
The man filed a complaint, but when we looked through Curtis's personnel file, there was no mention of an internal investigation into the incident. Curtis eventually left the department to work for the Boyle County Sheriff's Department, where he was later fired.
After my incident, the Frankfort Police Department should have fired Gus Curtis and referred him to KLEC.
That's the Kentucky Law Enforcement Council. By law, Kentucky police departments are required to report officers to KLEC who were fired or resign under investigation for fireable offenses. But remember, the records we saw didn't indicate Curtis was under any such investigation. Moving forward,
I'm hoping that they're going to be, holding their officers accountable for misdeeds, that when somebody from the public reports to them misconduct, that they investigate.
Myers says she still struggles from her encounter with Curtis.
It's been very traumatizing. I'm already a survivor of domestic violence. And then to have this happen from somebody that is supposed to be serving and protecting, I live in fear.
$350? File a lawsuit. And she did. And she won. So listen, right? But y'all gotta understand. These police officers, a lot of these, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but a certain percentage of these police officers think they can do what they want to do. But you can see right here, she taught him a good lesson. $350 in the bank. I tell you what, man, you come to my house, bar through the door whenever you want to. I'm gonna tell you no, and you can just push your way on in if I can get that $350 today. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this here, because this is crazy. You just go there, you just think you can just walk in somebody's house? Where they do that at, man? Tell me where they do that at. Talk to me. Somebody please tell me where they do that at. I guess over there in Kentucky, that's how they play the game. But so at the end of the day, this is what I want y'all to know. For all the people in lower class communities that get done a certain type of way when it comes to law enforcement, man, we got to start using that power to pursue. You see how he barged in that door? This has happened to hundreds and hundreds of people that's in poor communities where they just walk right in without a warrant. So whenever they do it, you put that lawsuit on them, that $350, you sue them, the city, and also you sue everybody, just everybody. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. Let's keep it in, keep it in the algorithm. Stay tuned. Before y'all come in my comments talking about this ain't no lawsuit, she got paid. So before y'all come in my comments saying that the police ain't got the police got the right to do whatever you want to, you're a lie. The police got to go by the guidelines, and y'all know that. So if you're walking, just say you're walking on the road, you're walking through the community, the police stop you. Knowing the law, meaning that he has to articulate a suspicion. He has to articulate some type of suspicion of a crime, meaning that if you walking, he can't just walk up and say, hey, give me your ID. And you got to give me your ID because I'm the police and I want you to do it. That's a lie. Don't fall for that, man. That's a big lie. Now, if you're inside of a car, there are different rules when it comes to inside of a car. Because if he pulls you over in the state of most states, you have to identify yourself if he has pulled you over for civil infraction, whatever the case may be. Those are the things. But you can't just do what you want to do. So this is what we do. We keep them in line by sharing this content. Y'all let me know what y'all think again. But anyway, I'm out.